Morning with Max. Going live. Good morning, folks, and welcome to another Morning with Max. If you don't know me, I'm Max Porter. I'm the writer, editor, lore keeper, board game designer, stream host, and various other things here at City State Entertainment, where we are working on the MMORPG Camelot Unchained. And I do these morning streams on Monday and Friday mornings, just to say hello to you folks, and kind of begin and end the week. Silent Bob DK, when is beta out so we can play? Beta is out, Silent Bob. Beta is out. Beta 1 has launched, the first phase of our beta phases. And we have pretty regular tests to which we invite our IT, Alpha, and Beta 1 level backers. For real, Silent Bob. For real. Wolf Spinner, hi there. Lotoween, good morning. Grumman, morning. Antediluvian, morning. Or afternoon or evening, wherever you folks may be. Hello, Shrop777. Silent Bob, guys, start downloading then. Been 2 years, I think. Last time I checked it out. Yeah, well, a lot has happened in 2 years, so indeed, Silent Bob. Come and join a test. We send out regular emails, make posts on the forums, on Discord. There's a tentative testing schedule. No, I didn't, Lotoween. Did I? Change the old school beta info. Grumman, hey Max, you didn't happen to be vacationing on the West Coast like a month or so ago? I swear I saw you in my town. That wasn't me. I do have some relatives there, though. Silent Bob, do you stream while testing, by the way? We haven't seen any gameplay on Twitch. No, we do not. We will lift the NDA during certain periods of testing when we're ready to, show some stuff off. Rhino SWE. Oi Max, what race is your personal favorite? It's really tough to pick a favorite. I like a lot of the races for different reasons. But I do love the giant races. The Firbolg, the Golems, and the Frost Giants, the Jotnar. How's that for an answer, Rhino? Lotoween. Thought it had to do talk about how the different phases of beta would not be like what most games just called beta these days. I think that was some other message, Lotoween. don't recall. I don't recall Halloween, but I think somebody posted a message like that one time, but it wasn't in the Moobot message. Hey there, Paladin Brewer. Sup with Camel. Good morning. Antediluvian. Can you pronounce Ulfjednar? That's my best I can do. And probably Lodoween will correct me anyway. Good morning, Grimslang. Lodoween, I just wanted to be sure Silent Bob understood that being in beta does not mean there's a server up all the time. That's an excellent point, Lodoween. So Silent Bob, if you do download stuff or if you're a backer or if you're going to pledge, then yeah, please be aware. We have pretty regular beta tests, but it's not 24/7 at all. I mean, I'll let it slide this time. I thought that was pretty good. Come on. Not perfect, but hey. Paladin Brewer started a new D&D campaign, Max. Made a halfling rogue. Already died in first part and got brought back to life with a dark curse. That sounds pretty awesome, Paladin Brewer. Sweet, Silent Bob. I think that gives you Beta 1 access. But yeah, you can log in to your account on our website and find out for sure. Ulfjednar. Paladin Brewer might be awesome. My character can no longer tell the truth, but also gives me advantage in deception. Wow, I kind of love that. That's awesome. This is that rolled randomly on some dark curse table for that setting. Rhino SWE, how many you got on staff right now? I think we're into the low 30s at this point. We've got a bunch of people here at our main office in Fairfax, Virginia. We have some in our sister studio outside of Seattle, on the other side of the country. We connect them via video conference call, which you can sort of see off to the side above JB's head there. And then there's various other people who work remotely. You're gonna school me, Lodoween? Silent Bob. Max, were you on the team that created Dark Age of Camelot also? I was not. I guess, as you know, a bunch of people here were. Briggs. Okay. Hop onto our Discord. Forced chuckle. Is there something you want to tell us? Grumman, been a while since I could catch a stream. Congrats on the baby, Max. Aw, thank you, Grumman. Rose is doing awesome. She is the most advanced baby ever. Okay, Lodoween. Alright, let's see. The F should sound more like a V. Ulv. Sounds more like wolves. Minus the S, then wolf. Ulv. That makes sense. Wolf. Ulv. I'm used to saying the F. Wolfjednar. Wolfjednar. Ugh. I'm gonna have to practice that. That makes it a tongue twister. Because the V and the hard TH are too close for me to easily do. I'm gonna have to work on that, Lodoween. Grumman, you do look a little tired. Yes, well, that is the nature of being a dad. Undead Freddy, what do you think Camelot Unchained does very well in its current iteration? In my opinion, Undead Freddy, I would have to point out the thing that we do, that our engine does, our in-house engine does better than anybody else, which is just masses of people, masses of mass combat without any lag, or with limited lag. Paladin Burn, you did have a boy named him Thorn. But I guess that would be nice for the song. Every rose has a thorn, huh? Ulv, 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 Ulv. Wolfjednar. Wolfjednar. It's hard not to hit it too hard there. Wolfjednar. 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 I haven't checked it out, Rhino Swee, but I hope you're having fun. Undead Freddy. I've been most impressed with the engine myself. As a network guy, I'm impressed with how much can go on, and it feels so good. Awesome, Undead Freddy. I will, you should pass that praise on to our network guys. Undead Freddy, you guys are so far ahead of anyone else in that regard. As I understand it, we are indeed. Antediluvian, you're going to be walking around, mumbling that to yourself all morning, aren't you? Most likely. Wolfjednar. Wolfjed. Wolfhead. Wolfjednar. Yes, indeed, Grimslag. Yeah, I'll be doing that again soon, Antediluvian. Gotta test these things out. Alright, Silent Bob, you have a great day. Pretty sure you have the right idea, Ludoween. So I was reviewing some of the Becoming stories, and I could have sworn I recalled a story where Sigmund defeated a malevolence as a boy, but now that's not how it reads in the Ulfhednar, Becoming as I thought. And another reference where it said he was the first to defeat a dragon. Am I imagining these things or just not able to find them? It's something along those lines is definitely in there. In the Ulfhednar Becoming story. Ludoween. Sigmund does fight that thing. In terms of defeating a dragon, that is mentioned elsewhere in the lore. Or possibly just in some background info by Mark. I'm trying to remember exactly where. But it's definitely out there. Ludoween, yeah, that's true. I guess he doesn't strike the killing blow. Undead Freddy, is the world of Camelot Unchained procedurally generated, or do you have a hand in crafting it? One thing we've talked about Undead Freddy is it's procedurally assisted. So it's like procedurally generated, and then we go in and kind of touch it up and things like that. I'd say that's still the exact method is still being developed and whatnot, but it's kind of a tool to let a smaller number of people create a large amount of terrain. That's true Ludoween as well. I mean, but that's definitely what you're recalling, is in that story. That, and it doesn't appear to be killing in the usual sense. As Oscar and Embla defeat the snake thing. Undead Freddy, are we going to see these locations referenced in the stories? That's a good question. And it may happen. Because of the order in which things have been created, there's not always 100% crossover. But it definitely could happen. Rhinos we. What kind of terrains do you have? Like deserts and jungles? Yeah, there's going to be lots of different kinds of terrain. Exactly what there will be, man. I would want to let Tyler or another artist answer that question. another environment artist. Indeed not, Lotoween. I don't think you'll find a lot of evidence for that theory. At least in the lore as it currently stands. Grumon. Will there be a Friday update stream today? Absolutely. In about 5 hours, so 4 o'clock our time, we're going to do our Friday afternoon or end of week wrap up and Q&A. So for those who don't know, we kind of talk about the highlights of progress from the week, and then take questions. And we'll probably have Mark Jacobs on today. But if it's somebody else, then I'll try to let you know in Discord. Lotoween points out we've already seen dark forests, mountainous terrain, plains with and without hills, sandy beaches, and many other terrain types already. And they're always working on it. Later the Briggs. Antediluvian, what can you tell us about the lore surrounding the depths as it stands? Oh boy. Alright, check out, I can tell you what to check out. Check out Mark's original video on the depths from the Kickstarter. Check out the Great Depths Raid in 12 parts, and the Silver Hands Becoming story in 7 parts. All of those deal with the depths pretty directly, and have a lot of their lore surrounding that evil, mysterious, and living place, malevolent place. Yes, Undead Freddy, their time is EST for anyone wondering. Antediluvian 1001, also, if you prefer to listen to it, it might be jumbled a bit out of order, but there's the playlist of videos where I have read all of those stories on our YouTube. Lotowing points out there's a bit of other stuff to get through before the depths appears in the Silver Hands Becoming. That's true. A bit. Undead Freddy. How do you reconcile named NPC lore and making them feel impactful in a game where the players have so much agency and the NPCs and essentially have none? Undead Freddy, it's kind of a lore question, but it's also kind of a game design question. And, you know, NPCs being actually in the game hasn't been a thing until recently. So there hasn't been much to reconcile. In terms of letting the players have agency while writing lore, a lot of it has to do with time period setting and leaving things open instead of closed in terms of storytelling. Right on, Paladin Brewer. I haven't worked on it lately. No named NPCs. Yeah, I mean NPCs in general, Ludwig. Halloween, that depends. That depends on a few factors. No pressure, thank you. Got lots of other stuff to work on. I'd like to find the time, and I'd love if Mark found the time to make some new lore for Camelot Unchained. Absolutely. Undead Freddy. I feel like a lot of games put forward the big badass guy with a big badass story and say, trust us, he's badass. I mean, he sits in this corner and does nothing, but yeah, read this story about him. I don't know how it's going to work in the end, Undead Freddy, but that would be a great question to ask Mark. So if you can come back for the end of week wrap up Q&A, end of week wrap up and Q&A this afternoon, and assuming Mark is on, that would be a good question for Mark. Absolutely. Maybe try and yeah, something along those lines. Absolutely, an interesting question, but it kind of you're talking about kind of the intersection between lore and game design. So Mark would be the guy to ask. Swipper, hey there. It is actually about time for me to close down this morning with Max, finish up this stream. So I will say thank you all very, very much for joining me. I had a lot of fun talking to you folks today. I will see you later once more. If you can, come back for our stream this afternoon, the end of week wrap up and Q&A. It is in 5 hours, so 4 p.m. Eastern time, our time. Have a great weekend. See you next time. Hit us with the Ulfjevnar. You got it, Halloween. All right. Rhino, for our first time to catch one of those was cool. Awesome. come back again. I do these Monday and Friday mornings. All right. See you later. Bye-bye. Thanks a lot. Morning with Max.